as quick as you get to the top, man, that's usually how it goes. Sometimes if you're not careful,
the bigger they are, the harder
they fall. For real. And that's crazy. That's the movie he played in on Netflix.
The harder they fall?
Yeah. Look how we just did that. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
Episode 224, the harder they fall.
The harder they fall.
For real.
Oh, God.
I remember when Power came out, you were still like walking around with rocks and shit. All right, episode 224 of the Rise and Grind podcast. We back in the building. It's your boy Roderick.
I'm Cari.
How you feeling, man? It's Monday. A new week.
Feel good. How you feel?
I feel all right, man. We charging through March.
Sure, March is almost over.
March is over.
Saturday, this upcoming Saturday is April 1st, April Fools.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, March flew by, though, but overall, I feel straight, bro.
I feel like I could have gotten a lot more done during this month.
Me too.
But we still got some time ahead. You got a lot of time to take care of the things you need to before the first half of this year is over. The first quarter is over.
Isn't it crazy how fast 90 days goes by?
90 days, 90 days.
90 days.
Shout out Larry, too. But, yeah, guys, if you think about it, there's 4 quarters of this year. The first quarter is through. It's done.
Scary.
I hope you were able to take care of the things that you wanted to take care of in the first 3 months. If you set goals quarter-wise, I hope you were able to reach those goals. And if not, I hope you're somewhere near reaching that to where you can hit that in this next quarter, move on to what you had set for the second quarter. But, yeah.
That's real, bro.
Any thoughts on first quarter?
No, just like I said, time goes by so fast. You just got to get as much done as you can, you know. So that's just what I've been focusing on. Just trying to take every day for what it is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it comes, whatever it brings, just living, bro. But I feel good. Looking ahead to the next quarter, we still got a lot to do.
And I'm happy about this as it pertains to potting and our space in potting, because the first quarter is really, really quiet for hip hop. Second quarter and third quarter is where shit just goes crazy. So it's about to get lit in the hip hop scene. Everybody that you've been missing in the game, they about to pop out. It's about to be summertime. Whew. The first quarter is over. Y'all ready for summertime?
Yes, sir. It's about to get hot.
Oh my gosh.
It's about to be hot outside, of course.
I know, excited. And the hot girls about to be back outside.
Shout out to them.
Yeah. But shout out to cold girls too.
Driving the boat.
Yeah.
Nah, Cardi said hoes don't get cold.
Oh my gosh. You're right.
That?
But they're not all hoes, Cari.
No, they're not. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What the fuck?
Yes.
What's wrong with you, man? Canceled. Pull your phones out.
He's shining a light on him.
Yeah.
Nah, I look stupid.
He's canceled.
Yeah, now I look stupid.
But it's about to be summertime. Sundress season.
Ooh. Favorite.
Oh my gosh.
Love it.
What is it about sundress season?
They just don't wear too much up underneath it.
Yeah, like
that's what it is.
I hate to be like fresh, but like,
right.
Is it like just about lifting the dress up?
Nah.
Oh, damn it. Now I've gone too far. I'm canceled.
No, it ain't about lifting the dress up. Them sundresses just fit nice.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
They just look good in sundresses. I ain't know we was 2 years old looking underneath the dresses.
Oh, no, don't make me one of those guys. I'm definitely not one of those guys.
My fault.
I meant like with your lady.
Yeah, of course. You can do things with your lady. My bad, bro. I tried to play. For sure, though.
Like, what's good?
My bad. But yeah, that's a fun time. Like, y'all out eating.
He made me an upskirt video.
Underneath the table.
Like, what's great? Like, it's crazy, bro.
Get active. My fault, bro.
You made me the annoying teenager that runs around and does that to all the girls.
That wasn't you.
Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying. Like, thanks for clearing my name up. Like, yeah, he had to take this opportunity to clear my name up. Yeah, thanks, man.
I got you. Yo.
That was Michael Jackson. Imagine him going around just never mind.
Clear names. Is that what you about to say?
No, just filming up boys.
Oh. Okay.
Go on. Do we need to talk about the weekend? Start from Friday. I don't like the pause in it. Like it did too much for the. There could have been comedic effect, or it could have just been like, ooh, like it's fucking crazy, Roderick.
Whoa.
Yeah. But your weekend, Cari, start from Friday.
Friday, after work, came home. Didn't do nothing. Did I do anything Friday?
Not productive ass nigga.
Bitch. No, I think I just came home Friday and just relaxed. Yeah.
Okay.
Watched some college basketball. Did some pod work.
NPAN.
Huh?
NPAN. What? Non-productive ass nigga.
I'm like, what did you talking about?
Yeah. Non-productive ass nigga going.
That's crazy, yo. I said I went to work. This is after work.
Okay, my bad, bro. My fault.
But no, Friday I didn't do nothing. So I woke up on Saturday morning, and my mom Dukes pulled up with a guy like, so you know my fence had fell down with the winds and the tornadoes. But I had mentioned we just gonna use this time to just fix some other things in the house. So I'm finna do some remodeling. But anyways, Mom Dukes came through with the guy who we gonna use. We was kind of just going over some game planning. So after that, then we went out to breakfast. We hit the little IHOP. Had the split decision.
Okay.
2 pancakes.
This is Saturday?
Saturday morning. 2 pancakes, little French toast.
Okay.
Some eggs, some turkey bacon, orange juice.
Do your thing.
Get into it. And then after that, Saturday, I went to go look at the store. So what I'm gonna redo, remodeling in the crib is the kitchen and the bathroom, the master bathroom. So I had to go look at like some granite tops, shower things. So I went to Floor and Decor. You know the store?
Yeah.
Went there, came back home, and I really just relaxed, bro. Watched some more college basketball and really was just taking a nap and sleeping. I didn't do too much on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Sunday, we're here, podding.
Sunday podding, worked out, feeling good. But yeah, how was your weekend?
It was a good weekend. I can't really lie. I'm trying to think about what it was that I did on Friday. I might have just kicked it in the house. I think I did. Same thing, non-productive ass nigga. Got off work. I had the detention, attendance, recovery, same shit that I always say that I had. And I was happy because I didn't have Saturday school. I got to take the Saturday school day off, sleep in, shit like that. Woke up on Saturday. My sister, who I was talking about, shout out Channing, who was leaving for Atlanta, Georgia, she left on Saturday morning. So my mom scooped me on the way to the airport with her. So we got to, see her off to the airport type shit. And then Saturday was actually National Waffle Day. So me and my mom Dukes went to Waffle House. Went and got me an all-star special. You know what I'm talking about? Waffle. Yeah. Scrambled with cheese.
Yep.
Hash browns. Yep. Do the ketchup on top of that shit. I don't want any meat. They don't do turkey anything over at Waffle House. So take off the turkey. Not the turkey. Take off the bacon. Take off the sausage. Throw an extra side of toast on there for me.
You got to hit that little chicken biscuit. They got a little chicken biscuit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I really just rock with that toast, though.
For sure.
But the cheese eggs at Waffle House.
Every time they gonna go stupid.
Every single fucking time.
They put the whole slice in that thing.
So much so that I don't like going anywhere else and getting eggs with cheese. Like, I'll do it, but it doesn't taste the same. I'd rather be at Waffle House. I need somebody that does methamphetamine making my eggs.
Smokes a pack a day.
Yeah.
You gotta smoke a pack a day.
So much so that they're irritable if they don't get to go smoke one every 12 to 15 minutes.
In between every meal.
They only get this job to smoke and pay their rent.
For sure.
That's fire. You gotta love that nigga that's 46 and still just smoking and paying his rent.
Smoking on the job.
Oh man, that's great.
Gotta be nice.
I'll be in. He patting the cigarette pack. I'll be in there in a minute. You know what I'm talking
about? Yeah. Y'all just go ahead and sit down.
I'll be there in a minute. Bet.
That's real life happen.
Y'all know what y'all want?
Yeah.
We will literally be walking inside and the nigga that's about to serve us will be like, y'all know what y'all want? We'll tell this nigga while he outside smoking a cigarette, he come in and get straight to cooking.
Yeah. Waffle House workers, bro, they talented.
Absolutely.
They super talented. You gotta be.
And the other thing about it is their morning crew is night and day from the night crew. The night crew is about that action. Like the morning crew, They're lovely, like they're friendly. They greet you. They're gonna talk to you all morning. That night crew, if you come in at from 11 to 4 a.m., don't try to strike up conversation. If you do, like you having one of those like drug addict ones.
It's really no point in talking at that time of the night.
Yeah. Get what you need to get and get the fuck out of there.
For sure.
Unless you're with your friends, talk to them. And now we here.
Yeah.
That was Saturday. Well, actually, that was Saturday morning. Moved on. I still had problems with my car from last week. I had to put a donut on it last week and just rock that out for the week until I had the time to go put the wheels and shit that I needed to. So I went and did that on Saturday. Then I went to go wash the car, clean the car. I ran into you on Saturday.
I
forgot about that.
At the car wash.
Yeah, it was actually unexpected. I didn't mean to see Cari. Just ran into him. And I had plans to meet up with the guys on Saturday night. But UFC fight night came on. Holly Holm was fighting. I really wanted to see Holly Holm fight. She tore that bitch up. You know, she won that thing. She's trying to place herself back in the realm for a championship seat. But after I finished watching UFC, I was tired. I just fell asleep type shit. So didn't get to go out with the guys or didn't get to go over and hang with the guys, but got some rest. Now I'm here potting on Sunday.
Sounds good.
And this is coming out on Monday for you guys.
Sounds good.
Yeah, man. Do we have anything we wanted to talk about before we got into the music?
So one little thing is a little social media post that we had saw over the weekend. It says, what game had you glued to your phone back in the day? I'm going to read the answer choices. We have Snake, Fruit Ninja, Angry Birds, Candy Crush, Tap Tap Revenge. Shout out Tap Tap Revenge. I don't know about that. But yeah, out of those.
I was playing real Tap Tap Revenge. I wasn't playing Tap Tap Revenge on the phone.
Oh, for sure.
Tap Tap Revenge is shit we play with our feet? Like, what's Tap Tap Revenge?
Tap Tap Revenge is on the phone. It was an app. You talking about Dance Dance Revolution? Is that what that called?
I don't know.
You tapping?
I'm trying to think about what the hell Tap Tap Revenge even was.
Tap Tap Revenge was like Guitar Hero on your phone because you was using your thumb, so it was like tap tap. You remember that?
Hell no, I didn't play Tap Tap Revenge.
That's crazy.
I had an actual Nintendo DS with Guitar Hero on it. I used to play that shit.
For sure. Well, this was for the niggas who didn't.
I was gonna say you fucking buzzards played that
me.
other shit.
Tap Tap Revenge, but
Tap Tap Revenge had you in a chokehold?
Yeah, for sure.
Lame ass nigga.
Shout out to everybody that was on the Tap Tap Revenge.
Lame ass niggas on that Tap Tap Revenge, nigga. Get you that rare shit, nigga.
My fault. I was on a real game, Xbox.
I was on Xbox too. I just happen to have a Nintendo DS too. Stop playing.
Shut up, nigga.
Cari was in my Xbox clan.
Whoa. Why are you fronting? I started that. I'm Debo.
I made that click.
I'm Dirty Dan.
And I was like, Cari, you could be in that shit.
For sure.
If you prove yourself.
Nah, man.
Nah, I'm just playing, man. Cari created the Xbox crew back in the day.
The crew.
The clan.
But yeah, going back to the list, there's some more that I want to add. So I didn't see Temple Run.
Yeah, Temple Run was the game that had this been on there, it would have been non-negotiable.
Yep.
Temple Run was the game that had basically me and my entire age group in a chokehold. Mm-hmm. I graduated high school 2015. That made us 8th and 9th graders when Temple Run was really hot like that. Temple Run had everybody in a chokehold. Temple Run had my mom and dad in a chokehold.
Yeah, Temple Run was fire.
You remember?
Great game.
Remember Unblock Me? Chokehold.
Unblock Me. No, I don't.
The game with the wooden blocks that you had to move the one block out.
Oh, that was fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fire. Yeah, I do remember that. Remember Flappy Bird?
Flappy Bird had niggas in a fucking chokehold.
Yeah.
What I will say is the app and game market back when niggas gave a fuck about iPod touches, the games were so much better back then. Yeah. You had complete arcade games on your iPhone, and it was really just about playing games back then. Mm-hmm. It wasn't too extensive. But have you tried the Apple Arcade these days?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I've never even used it. Maybe it's fire and we're just missing out on something. But The choices were A, B, C, D, E, Snake, Fruit Ninja, Snake. Snake was something you had to have a flip phone back in the day to be playing Snake and shit.
Yeah, that was on them Nokias.
Yeah, and I had Snake. Had me in a chokehold.
Yeah, for sure. Snake was damn near one of my favorites. Always going. If I got to rank like a top 3, top 5, Snake gonna always be in there for me.
Really? From the old phone?
Yeah. Snake was one of my favorite games, bro.
It's just so simple looking back on it now.
I was just cold at it, man. I was really good.
I can see that little fucking
right.
Fruit Ninja. I fucked with Fruit Ninja, but
it was straight.
It wasn't something that if they took it off the market, I was like, oh my God, Fruit Ninja's gone. Mm-hmm. So not that one for me. Angry Birds had everybody in a chokehold for a minute. I wasn't huge on it, but they had 75,000 different versions of the app that came out, if you remember that. Were you an Angry Birds player?
Not really. I did play it, but after a while, I was like, yeah, I'm cool on this.
It was something that when I was like 13, 14 years old, like if I knew there wasn't youth church and I had to go sit in the main church hall with like my mom, I'm downloading Angry Birds so I can sit here and like have something to do during my time. Like that sounds crazy that I wasn't listening to the pastor, but like y'all know I'd be some Sundays. Candy Crush.
I never played Candy Crush.
I never played Candy Crush, but I know a dozen people that are addicted to playing this game. I mean, my mother's addicted to playing this. Like
it's still hidden like that, like how it was from the start.
My mother has spent so much money on this game, Cari.
What? That's crazy.
And it's just her guilty addiction type shit. It's fucking Candy Crush.
That's so crazy.
She spent so much fucking money buying like the extra shit so she can level up. And it's like, my mom is like ranked on this fucking game.
Sheesh, yo.
When you look at niggas and be like, damn, I wonder who's on these rankings. It's people like my mom. My mom is on the Candy Crush ranking list.
Shout out to mom, dude. Yo, that's funny.
It's fucking crazy. E. Tap Tap Revenge.
Yo.
Fuck y'all niggas, man.
Man, well, it was another game that we had played. We could race each other. Like we could join together and we was like these little characters. And we could race. I can't remember the name of it. Damn, I can't remember the name, but that was fire.
Yeah, but it's already making me want to do it again.
I can't remember.
It's not the Super Mario shit. I can't remember what the name of that game was.
Yeah, me neither. I'm sorry.
No, I gotta find it. Damn it. It was Fun Run, Cari.
Fun Run, man.
That was the best shit ever. And it still fucking exists.
For real?
Yeah, man. Niggas gotta hop on that Fun Run, bro.
Yeah, Fun Run, man. I remember being in high school and playing the homies from different classes. Yeah, that's so far.
Oh, we would be in class.
We'd be in different classes and the homies getting rounds in on Fun Run.
And they got a chat room inside there. We was on niggas' asses.
Yeah. Man,
fuck you niggas, man.
Fun Run was fire. Yeah, but I don't really play these days. I don't really play no games on my phone. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
No, this is a business phone.
Yeah, I don't play. I don't have no like arcade games really on my phone.
Yeah, we was just listening to Key Glock talk about this is not a play phone. Like we got another phone that plays. Right. But this is not a play phone.
It's straight business.
Yeah. Get off my phone like this.
Words with Friends. That was another one. I used to play Words with Friends.
Words with Friends.
A lot. I used to play that a lot, bro.
What was the one that it wasn't Words with Friends, but it boomed at the same time where it was a blue app. You had to draw, and it was basically like charades. You had to guess after each one what the person was drawing. Draw Me, was it?
Draw Me? I think, yeah, I think Draw Me.
Some shit like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I think I remember that too.
Man, what the hell?
Yeah, it was great.
Words with Friends. That shit's still around, isn't it?
Gotta be, yeah. That's something I don't think that would ever go away.
I wonder if there's new games that are popping like that and we just have no idea. I gotta ask my students.
I'm sure it is. Why wouldn't it be? You don't think it would be?
No, they're just on fucking TikTok all day.
Yeah, maybe.
We didn't have that shit like that. When I was explaining to them when high school was starting, like the year high school started for us, 9th grade, was the year Instagram opened. So like we weren't really too obsessed with that shit. We had Twitter, but it really wasn't what it is today. There wasn't even enough content on Twitter to get addicted to back then.
Yeah, we were making our own content on Twitter.
Yeah, and we weren't glued to it the way we were even glued to it today.
I agree.
Facebook might have been the one that we were really. You weren't on Facebook because you were banned from it.
Banned.
Cari's people took his Facebook forever.
Nah, yo.
Oh, you have anything else but that goddamn Facebook?
Man, it was crazy.
You're not getting that shit, nigga. What was the deal with that, man?
Yeah, so Pop just felt like I was spending too much time on Facebook after a while because it was really my mom's fault. So like you mentioned with the Candy Crush and your mom, at a certain point in time when I was growing up in high school, my mom spent so much time on Facebook and it used to irritate Pops.
Oh, okay.
It used to irritate him.
So it wasn't going to happen to you.
Right, so like he'd
be damned if it happened to you.
Right. To him, in his eyes, I was spending too much time because, this is where you had those games. You could like set like timers. You got to check it the next day. It was a game called Car Town. You could build your own garage, add cars.
I had shit like that. Farmville, Weedville.
and stuff like that. You got to go back and check on the game because it's certain things that you got to like get in order. So
if you growing something,
exactly,
like you could wake up the next morning, all your shit's dead.
Exactly. So the game I was playing, Car Town, you're running a car garage, so it's like mechanic, it's work being done to cars. You got to get them done in time to get them out to the people.
This is a whole other cars. Facebook era too, man.
Like, it was just fires, but he felt like I was spending too much time on that because it was a certain point I had gotten in trouble at school. I think I was just slacking off, and I had like bad grades or something. It was something crazy, but he used it.
You did do none. There was something crazy happened. Yeah. I can't remember what it was. Something crazy happened, Corey.
Yeah. Something crazy for
You got in trouble.
I got in big trouble.
Yeah, what did you do, man? You got in trouble, bro. Did you get caught with something with a girl or some shit?
Nah, it wasn't no girl.
Nah, Cari got in trouble, though. I can't remember. It was like 7th grade or some shit, wasn't it? Like, no?
Bro, I know exactly. It was with the little airsoft gun. You remember?
No, what the fuck?
Man, so in the
Your people caught you. Yeah, we always played with airsoft guns.
So the homies always play with airsoft guns in the neighborhood.
My neighbor was the one that put everybody on. Gage was the one that put everybody onto the airsoft gun. We had airsoft gun wars.
For sure.
We had shootouts.
So this what we would do in the neighborhood. Yeah, shootouts. We got a little like trail, woody area in our neighborhood. We would be back there like going to war, basically. But anyways, it was a misunderstanding with the situation. We had our guns out at the school and pointing them around, like shooting them, And one gun looked like a real gun to a certain individual. He went home, told his parents.
Do I know that nigga?
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention the name, but bro. Anyways,
he's a bitch.
It's cool. Nah, it's cool.
I mean he's a bitch. But go on.
It out. So then everybody know where niggas stay in the neighborhood. So damn, I'm tripping. They come to the crib, knock on the door, and I'm at Stevie's house.
Okay.
Right? So my dad come pick me up from Stevie's house with the boy and his dad in the car. So I already know what's up. I already know what's up when I get in the car. I'm like, oh, shit. But anyways, bro, got out of that situation. But, they was like, we want to press charges. Basically, they thought I pulled a real gun at 10 years old. Or however old I was on their child. It was like the craziest shit in the world.
Yeah, you got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, right. So, but we got out of that. I thank God.
Yeah, you're a little rebel, man. That nigga was a neighborhood body catcher. He was a shooter, man.
I was doing dumb shit, yo.
We all did dumb shit.
It was just a misunderstanding because literally we played with the guns every day in the neighborhood. But this gun, I will say, because he was younger than us, it did look like a real gun. But bro, no, come on now. Like, what's going on?
And what I will say is we had the benefit of having such a new neighborhood that it wasn't really a spot to be patrolled like that because we wouldn't have been able to just be up and down the street shooting guns like that. Mm-hmm. That's really nuts. Not nuts, but like if you think about it in 2023, you're not about to get to see 10, 20 kids throughout the neighborhood shooting any kind of guns at each other unless they're colored Nerf guns. We were shooting things that looked like guns. Niggas had machine gun airsoft guns.
I mean, obviously these days it's a reason for that why they can't do things that we've done in our past. But,
yeah.
But that's just the thing. Like it wasn't as common. Kids having guns or situations like school shootings and things. It just wasn't as common. Of course, there were things that had happened up until that point, but the things that kids worry about when they go to school today, we didn't have those worries. At least to me. I've said this before on the pod, but like honestly, I can really say it was never a point in time like going to school. I thought school was gonna end with bullets.
No, hell no.
Ever in my life. You know what I mean? So it's weird to like kids these days, they actually have to prepare and like have those thoughts.
On the contrary though, like with the airsoft gun shit,
Yes.
I knew on any given day, like pulling up with my friends to certain places, like you might get shot today.
Facts.
Like when I went over to my neighbor's house inside his garage, like, and you know, like at a certain point, at a certain age, like being in Gage's garage, you have to know, like, you might get shot in here, bro.
You know, on the movies where niggas always have like a secret closet or a secret compartment in their crib. And they slide the door back and it's just 100 guns to choose from.
He had drawers like that.
That's how his garage was.
Yes.
For airsoft guns, I swear.
This nigga had drawers you pull out. He had like 9 pistols. Right. He had Saturday Night Special pistols. This nigga had ARs, M16s, machine guns, right. AK. I'm like, God damn.
He had everything.
The nigga was just handing them out so we could have shootouts in the street. No, you need ammo? I got it. God damn it. And there was another nigga down the street. His name was Taylor, not my homeboy Taylor. There was an older one named Taylor. I don't know if you remember that Taylor. He did the same shit, so we just combined ammo and just went to war down the street.
Nah, you know who else parents was able to buy them a lot of shit? Dalton Caesar. You remember Dalton?
Oh my gosh, Dalton had it all. Corey.
White kids, yo. They parents
you're
bought
right.
them whatever.
Yeah, you're right.
Every kid we named is white.
And the thing about it is,
shout out to y'all.
My parents knew about it and probably just didn't have the time to come wrangle me in. My parents fucking hated that I was out there shooting them fucking airsoft guns. And every time I would ask my mom for one, hell no. Yeah. Absolutely not.
And my parents never bought me one either. So
yeah,
every time like the stories that we've just told, we were always using somebody else's shit.
Hell yeah, I was always using my neighbor's gun.
Yeah.
My parents would have never bought me one of those. Ever.
Crazy. I got in trouble and it wasn't even my gun. I took the charge.
And that's crazy, bro.
I took the bid for you.
You solid, bro. Yeah, you solid, bro. Yeah.
Bro. I ain't snitch.
Yeah, you solid. That nigga forever solid.
I ain't snitch,
yeah, he kept it 100.
Yeah. I'm a real one. That's just so funny.
That nigga kept it 100 on the block, bro.
Off a BB gun, yo.
That's crazy. Yeah, we was real shooters growing up. Stop playing. That's crazy because we were sitting here talking about what games had us in a chokehold. How did we talk about shooting?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Is it because we weren't really into these games and we was really out
in them streets?
We was in the field, man.
Yeah.
Literally.
It sound like us.
Wow. But I don't have anything else to get into. Are you ready to actually get into the music?
Let's do it.
All right, man. Let's do albums first. Slack Black. 6 Lack.
Slack.
I hate when they call him 6 Lack.
6 Lack when he first came out.
Oh my gosh. You're 6 Lack. Shut the fuck up. Bitch made boy. But Black, his new album, Since I Have a Lover, has released. It came out on Friday. I was able to give this a listen. It wasn't until Sunday morning that I was able to give it a listen, but I have. Cari, have you gave it a listen?
Absolutely.
I had figured you did because when I clicked on the app, I saw your fucking face under it. Every single time I click on shit, Cari's probably already listened to the album. What days do you set aside a certain time to listen to the albums of the week? Or do you just go and just whenever you get to it, you get to it?
Mm-hmm. So normally just depending on how my week is, sometimes I can get it in on Friday, just depending. But if not Friday, Saturday morning, as soon as I wake up, I usually try to get on it right then and there. Now, if it's somebody very important that I really want to hear,
11 o'clock that night.
Yeah, especially if it's just like a single, I'll be on it Thursday night going into Friday morning. But yeah, it just depends on who it is, man. But yeah, I am able to listen to music a lot when I'm at work, so that does help. I can throughout the week, like when the new week comes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm streaming.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when I'm catching up. You know, last episode I mentioned I had caught those last 3 projects because I be having time like that to play shit.
That's how I am this week. I listened to the album in full length, but not enough to grasp it. So I'm still gonna have to take this week to really talk about it. On the Thursday pod, I'm gonna actually talk this album.
Okay.
But from what I heard, I can't walk back my take.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Because there are really good tracks on this album. Some really good tracks. But the very beginning of it didn't wow me until I got to number 7. When I got the Chasing Feeling, I was like, okay, all right, we going places with this bitch. There might have been one before that, but other than that, from 7 and on, the tracks really started to hit me. That Don Toliver track did something crazy for me. Something crazy. The One of Them track, Decatur. But I'm going to need to get into it a little bit more before I give it like a concise review. I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm not going to say it's just amazing. But yeah. On Thursday, I'm gonna be able to give a full take, and whether I walk back what I said before about the album, not going to be, But yeah. How do you feel about the album, Cari?
Yeah, so I've played this maybe, I know twice all the way through, maybe a third time. But I'm very pleased with the album that Black gave us. I don't feel like he flopped or anything like that, like, people may have been expecting, or at least I know I was speculating a little bit just with the singles that came out. But so far, I'm enjoying this project. So I think that my run, you mentioned from 7 and on, my run starts from track 4 to track 15. I feel like he went on an incredible run with those 9, 10 songs right there, right?
I'll have to play it back.
I just feel like, man, he was just in his bag. He got really personal. Talked about a lot of personal growth, a lot of, relationship things, a lot of love songs, which I liked. It sounded really good. So I'm going to need to give this more listens to, but I think I'm going to be satisfied with this as the weeks and the months go on. I think this is a great project, a great third album from Black.
Okay. Yeah, and it's only Sunday. Only heard it once. That was on Friday. There were a couple songs playing when we came in for pre-production, but there weren't enough for me to really say I got another listen to the album. I need to go all the way over it. I need to analyze the beats because the beat selection was something that I was critical of even the first time I was listening to it. I need to go and listen to the lyric content. I got a lot to chop with this album.
For sure. Let me just name some songs really quick and then we can move out. I forgot to say that earlier, but number 14, Talk. That one is really slapping for me right now. Like I mentioned, really 4 to 15, man, I love. But Talk is one of my favorite. I agree, Don Toliver's feature. He turned that song damn near to his song.
It's amazing.
Preach is another good one, Tit for Tat. Like the Be For Real, I'm sorry, that's another one that I just love. But nah, man, I just once again think Black did a great job on this project. So if you haven't checked that out, give it a spin. Once again, Black, Since I Have a Lover.
All right, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and move on. I feel like such a bad potter today. I didn't listen to any of these albums enough to give a full review. I didn't listen to Hit Boy's album at all, guys. Surf or Drown I need to listen to.
Yeah, we played a couple songs.
Did you hear this entire album?
Of course. I told you I was going to listen to this first. I played this first.
My apologies, sir.
Yeah, man.
Hit Boy, Surf or Drown. That album dropped on Friday, too. Cari, you can go ahead and give a review on that.
Absolutely. So he gave us 11 songs, but he's a producer. So with every song, he also gave you the instrumental, which I thought was a very cool thing to do. I haven't seen that done before.
I did want to talk about that.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that done with too many people. Have you seen that with anybody?
I have seen that. I don't know if it was Moneybagg Yo or somebody from CMG or something like that does that. But I don't know if it's strategic. Is this so other people can take it and rap on this too? But I really like the fact that he dropped the entire album and then gave an entire album's worth of instrumentals.
Same.
I fuck with that because sometimes I might not want to hear the verses. I just want to be able to ride to that beat. Pause.
Nah, you good. And then, like you said, just make your own sound to it. So
yeah.
If that is the case, that is very smart and strategic. I never even thought about it or broke it down that way. Like, yeah, that can lead to niggas making remixes and more streams and just more attention to your album and to those individual songs. So yeah, that's a great idea if that is the case. But
like that Slipping in the Darkness shit, that's the one that Hit Boy and Alchemist did. Imagine DJs or producers took that and they started flipping that shit on their own shit to snap back.
That'd be fire.
Come on now.
That'd be fire. No lie. But like we said, man, 11 songs. Hit Boy once again just has continued to show his growth, man. He has improved so much just as a rapper. I know we said this before, but this guy really raps good. And every song, man, every song on this album, he showed just how good he can rap. He did a great job in that aspect. The beats are amazing. His drums, Hit Boy's drums are just different to me. I think that's what sets his beats apart.
Is Hit Boy still just a producer to most niggas?
I don't think so at this point no more. After this project, I would say no.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Just because I know he's been going crazy really the last 7 or 8 years rapping. For
sure.
And I know he wants more acclaim than just a producer. He's probably on this Kanye shit at this point. Mm-hmm. Like call me a rapper. And with Surf or Drown, he's rapping all over this. Like he's rapping on every track. This is not a compilation. This is not, I've just gathered the artists so I can make good beats and good songs for them.
Nah, bro, it's not that.
No, these niggas are my features.
Yeah.
Nas is on it. Amazing. Dom is on it, what, twice, like we said? Yeah. Amazing.
J305, Currency.
J305 sounded good on that fucking track.
I love that song, man.
I really wanted Dom to have a verse on that track, but still.
Me too. Damn. He just had the chorus. That one called State Champ. I was playing that one all weekend. He had another one with James Fauntleroy.
Yeah, we played that one too.
Mm-hmm. Avellino. So yeah, just a nice project, man, all the way from start to finish. Hit Boy. I've always talked about how much I just respect him as an artist. Let's call him an artist, I guess. But just big ups, man. He's doing great things. Nigga, that's somebody that's just put in a lot of work. Times where he was broke, times he was getting blackballed by a lot of people in the industry, and just to see him climb out of those holes and now be like really on top of the game is just cool to see.
Absolutely.
Real cool to see, yo. But shout out to Hit Boy, man. Surf or Drown. Check that out.
And the thing is, as he's climbed to the top, it's like he's kept no hate in his heart with it. Even with the niggas that bashed him before, like he's back working with Ye, like he's shouting them out, like
yeah.
Even with the producers, he's going at their head. It's all with respect. This is some Kendrick control shit. And the nigga, protect that nigga, man. Protect Hit Boy, real shit. And he doing this shit independent. You got to protect Hit Boy. And go listen to that tape, Surf or Drown. He had an exhibit over some of like some art pieces from his album too, right?
Yeah, so Surf Club is the name of his brand. It
was merch.
His label.
Okay.
So he uses the wave emoji. So basically, they created like a sculpture. It was a wave. You could walk underneath it. It was clean.
Yeah, it almost looked like an ice sculpture.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And it looks like somewhere on North Fairfax, he had an entire Surf or Drown merch show or pop up type shit.
Live, yeah. They did a listening party too throughout the week, I believe, on Friday.
He had surfboards.
Shit fire, bro.
He was draped out.
The Emmitt Smith jersey.
And Emmitt Smith cowboy shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, fire.
He had a nice looking listening party. Looked like there was a lot of people in the fucking building. Looked like a good time.
Yup.
All right, man. So shout out Hit Boy. Make sure you check out Surf or Drown if you haven't checked that out already. That's gonna be a hell of a project. It is a hell of a project, I'm sure already. But we got some projects to mention. NBA YoungBoy last week, he announced that his album Don't Try This at Home is going to be coming out on April 21st. And he also put out a cover for it too. I don't know what dome that is in Louisiana. I'm sure it's somewhere in Louisiana.
I would think so, yeah. I don't know. It doesn't say though.
But it looks like he's standing on top of it and it says don't try this at home. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's like a action figure. Oh no, it's him. I zoomed in now.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's him.
That's him on there. But it's rumored to have 33 songs. Let's talk about it. I can't do it.
That's
man.
What you came here to talk about? I was really just announcing the album. You came to talk about the length of the album.
I can't do it, man.
Cari.
33 songs? Look, I know.
You let Chris Brown drop 50?
I didn't listen to that shit. Indigo? I still to this day haven't heard that album.
No, it was Heartbreak on a Full Moon.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
But then look, even on the last
Indigo
album,
was the good one.
On Breezy, when he deluxed it, now it has like 30 songs on it.
Yeah, man. You got to make some extra paper.
It's too much, man.
They got to get some clicks.
I can't. My attention span is too short. I can't rock with you for 30 songs, man. That's ridiculous. But to NBA YoungBoy, I know this is something that he's always done, so I'm not shocked at that. I guess it's my fault. Maybe it's my fault again.
Yep.
Maybe it's me. With him leaving Atlantic, going to Motown, branding as a new artist, I really thought there were going to be changes within the way that he drops music. And maybe that was foolish of me to think that. For real. Maybe it was, because getting this rumor of 33 songs, I hate that, yo. That's too much music in one project.
What if they're 33 amazing songs?
That
nigga's at a loss for words.
No, because the odds are not, they're stacked against him. You're not going to hit 33 for 33. It's impossible. He's not going to do it.
Motown don't think that.
He don't think that. Motown probably just scared. They scared of YoungBoy, but man.
I'm dropping 33.
All right,
we really were thinking more of the 12 to 7. I'm 33. 33 it is.
Jeez,
33
man.
It is, Mr. Control.
I just can't do it, but we'll see, man. That's still another, 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks until that album comes out. So maybe when it comes, I'll give you the listen one time through. Mm-hmm. That very first time. But after that, boy, you crazy. I'm not listening to 30 songs.
Speaking of that, Cari, April 1st is headed up, right?
It is.
How many of those Wu-Tang episodes have you
Bro,
seen?
what did I tell you? We gonna talk. I've seen enough.
You haven't seen it, bro.
I'm in the second season.
You fucking lying.
Why would I lie?
Because you're lying right now.
Why would I lie?
Cari, you are lying.
Why would I lie?
Because you don't want to pay. You're lying.
Bro, even if I get to the end and I haven't made it, I wouldn't lie. I would give you your bread.
What?
You said I'm not gonna make it to the end. I'm saying if we get to the end and I didn't make it, I'm still gonna pay you. I'm not gonna lie and say no, I made it.
The deal was for you to have the entire first season done by.
It's just the first season? I thought it was the whole bitch.
No, you haven't even finished. That's what I'm saying. You ain't even finished the first season.
Bro, well then no, I'm on the second season.
You lying.
Okay, we'll talk about it. That's fine.
I ain't worried about it, bro.
How am I lying? But anyways, we'll talk about it, bro. On April 3rd, I think. It's Monday. We'll talk about it on that episode. Because you said you're going to give me a pop quiz. So I'm going to be ready.
Yeah, it's going to be like a book report.
A book report of Wu-Tang is crazy.
Yeah, he got to make a report.
Putting me back in school, man. It's crazy of you.
It's all right, bro.
But tell me how you feel about YoungBoy. Are you okay with 30 songs? Does that excite you?
It doesn't excite me, but I'm okay with 30 songs because what the fuck else did you expect from him to be a young boy? Right. He drops that many songs all the time. He doesn't. I don't think he's ever gotten to 33.
That's why I said maybe I'm foolish.
He's never gotten as far as 33. But, I mean, he's making a statement, Cari. He's first album on his new label. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's come out swinging.
Well, this isn't the first album on the new label, is it?
No. Wait. Yeah, it is. Because he was just dropping singles leading out the end of the year, right?
I don't know. He dropped I Rest My Case at the beginning of this year. No, that was on Motown.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, he dropped a tape at the beginning of this year?
Can't be.
January 6th, 2023. You're right. I mean, well, I'm right. Yeah. I remember he said he was going to drop 10 in 2022. He didn't make it to 10. And he dropped one as soon as 2023 dropped.
I remember now.
Oh, my goodness. And then he dropped the tape at the end of 2022 with Quando Rondo. 3860.
Sounds cool. Quando Rondo said he not rapping about the dead no more in his lyrics. Did you hear that?
No.
He said he not dissing the dead anymore.
That's good. That's good.
That's good of him, right? He shouldn't do that in the first place.
Okay.
You trying to save face. Is it too late for him?
Quando Rondo, yes.
Way too late.
What? Oh
my bad.
It's not that he's not a good lyricist, a good vocalist, anything like that. It's just they pitted the industry in a specific way that's aligned absolutely against him. It's like there's no industry way for him to win. If he were able to heat the streets up, he'd be able to at least do the underground type of shit and make the bread that way. But they got niggas trying to pop him in certain cities that he does shows at, so he can't even make his way around the tour.
Gotcha.
So it's really swallowing up a lot of the money type shit.
Yeah.
But he's a rapper. That's a rapper. So for a rapper.
For sure.
Dang, why you making me You making me do the Quando Rondo talk right now.
My fault. We was talking about YB. It just triggered me. I got triggered.
Triggered him.
Yeah, I got triggered. But once again, YB, his album, Don't Try This at Home.
Did you do that on purpose because it's YB and Quando Rondo?
Yeah, well, I said I got triggered.
Trigger?
yeah, for sure.
Okay. I just didn't know if this was a gun reference.
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely a gun reference.
It was. But no, check that out once again when it comes out. April 21st.
Absolutely. And a little bit before April 21st, Currency and Jermaine Dupri, they announced their album for motivational use only.
Yes, sir.
It's dropping on April 4th.
Yeah. Which is not this week, but next week. They dropping on that's a Tuesday.
Sorry, guys.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's where the game has really gotten positioned. Mm-hmm. There's an entire group of artists nowadays that don't even want to drop on Fridays. They drop on Tuesdays. Like, I've seen a lot of the CMG camp. They drop shit on Tuesdays. There's times where YB drops his shit on Tuesdays. Young Nudi's going to drop all his shit on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday morning. Boss. The game is split in half now with the drop dates. Back in the old days, everything used to drop that Tuesday night, Wednesday morning type thing. Then it moved to everybody dropping on Friday. And now everybody's split with the old version and the current version of dropping on Friday. What do you like better, Cari?
It's kind of hard. I mean, I did like back in the day when shit dropped on Tuesdays. That was cool, but once things started dropping on Fridays, this was at the point we were teenagers at this point. So I remember going to buy CDs like right after school type shit in high school, like driving to like Best Buy, picking up CDs. So I guess because of that, I may have
Cari was lame and he didn't want to buy it on iTunes.
No, I just wanted to have a CD, nigga.
My fault,
Bro, what's up, y'all?
I broke all Cari CDs.
Yeah, let's talk about it. You broke my boss last winter.
That was an accident.
You had a cold CD?
I had 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
You did.
I broke that one. That was an accident.
Broke that one. Then you had my burnt Dom Kennedy CDs. Remember those?
I did not have those.
You didn't?
Hell no.
Oh, my bad.
Damn, bro. Don't try to put that on me. Like, those were some classic CDs. We rode around forever with those.
Facts.
I didn't fuck those up, man. Come on. Don't put that one on me.
Can you tell your story? You made me tell my story. Can you tell the story about how you was chewing on my CDs and shit?
I wasn't necessarily chewing on your CDs. It happened in a way that I didn't. I got something inside of my car to where I didn't have to listen to CDs anymore. I could just use the aux. My car wasn't even set up to take an aux, but I had something that converted to where I could use an aux via the cassette player. I had a 99 Maxima back in the day. That was my baby. That was my bitch. That was my down bitch, my bottom bitch.
Facts. She was fire.
Yeah, and I had a console that I put the CDs in once I stopped using them, and I was just using the aux. So more and more shit would just get piled on top of it to the point where when Cari finally asked for it, they were down at the very bottom of the console, and when I pulled them out, them bitches was crushed.
Bro, like,
bitches was crushed, man.
What do you have in your console?
I don't even know, bro. It was colognes.
You carrying rocks?
All kinds of other shit in there. And it wasn't that I just misused his shit and broke it on purpose. It just sat at the bottom of my console and so much shit packed on top of it. And we bullshitted in that car all the time. Like,
I'm glad you're trying to make it sound good. You're trying to make your excuses sound good.
Fuck them CDs.
Like, bro.
He think I'm trying to
them is classic ass CDs, man.
Nigga, fuck them CDs.
Man, that's some bullshit, bro.
I love you, Cole, and I love you, boss. I'm just trying to prove this point now because Cari's making me prove it. Fuck them CDs and fuck you. My fault, bro. That was too far. That's too far, bro. My fault.
Damn you, bro.
No, you can get them CDs back, bro.
Man, but I had bought them in the year that they came out. I don't want to hear that.
But them CDs are still gonna be from the year it came out.
You right. You sure right. But no, I still got I still have another copy of 2014.
Can I borrow it?
Boy. Crazy.
Yeah, Cari was the type that, like, if he liked an album enough, He was taking his ass inside of like Sam Goody and buying actual fucking CD and shit.
Best Buy, nigga.
Oh, my fault.
But you gotta understand. So you had the Maxima. I had the '99 Honda. My shit looked like Tyrese on Baby Boy. But
you didn't have Dayton, so don't try to fool the crowd.
I was talking about the car.
that was a part of the car, so like really don't do that at all.
I had them black things, them 20s.
Wasn't Dayton's?
I had them 20s.
They was 10s. They was 10s.
They was 18s. They was 18s. But no, anyways, man. So when I first got the car, it didn't have an aux. It just had like a old CD player in '99. So before I was able to upgrade and get a radio, I burnt 2 Dom Kennedy CDs.
Yikes!
With just like
I remember
our favorite Dom Kennedy songs. So basically, just like I made a playlist on iTunes, stacked our songs in a row that I knew we liked. And I burned 2 CDs. One was called Dom 1, Dom 2. And nigga, every time we got in the car, we slapping Dom Kennedy to every destination, to and from school, every play, wherever we going, bro. We slapping Dom Kennedy until I was able to, like I said, upgrade a little later. Got a new radio, and then we just start playing the aux from there.
Cari couldn't get a new radio, but it had 12s and 15s in the back of his fucking trunk all through fucking school.
That's when I got the new radio. When I got the new radio, I got the speakers.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
And when that came, it was up. It was over.
It was crazy.
2 15s. 15s.
It was the mix, man.
And then one day, me and Cari and shout out Stevie, we went to go work out on the 4th of July. And somebody stole Cari's shit out of his fucking trunk.
Bro, that is not
somebody stole all of Cari's fucking equipment.
You gotta stop with that.
4th of July, he was hot.
You gotta stop with that.
What was the narrative? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, how'd it really go? You got your shit stole that day.
No, I did.
Somebody robbed you, nigga.
Nothing happened, man. Nobody robbed my speakers. Don't say that. That's crazy.
Bro, but like after that day, like we didn't hear your speakers for like 4 months straight. Cause you had to get them back from them niggas that robbed them.
Nah, man. Like the shit was wired bad. The speakers was always in the trunk.
I know, nigga, because somebody ripped the fucking wires out of that bitch.
That's not what happened, bro.
And then like when they finally came on and he popped the trunk one day, we was like, damn, why these speakers different?
Shut up, bro. Why are you lying right now? Can I tell the truth?
I was like, these fucking speakers, like these speakers are way different than the ones you had before.
Yeah, it wasn't hitting the same.
Nah.
Yeah.
Lying ass nigga.
Nah, I didn't get my speakers stolen, bro. But the reason why he's saying that, we were working out at LA Fitness. I remember like it was
the 4th of July.
We was walking out of LA Fitness, and what it had happened, this was an old car. Once again, I tell you, 99 Honda.
We were setting the vibe for what was supposed to be a beautiful 4th of July. We starting with a little workout.
It was a great day. It was sunny.
Absolutely. We're going to go get a little breakfast after that.
Facts. Great day. But anyways, we come out the gym, and my trunk is popped open, right?
Somebody stole your motherfucking speakers.
No, it was not what happened. My car was catching like signals from other remotes. So if somebody had a Honda like
that's because that shit was already in Dallas.
It was popping up my trunk on some weird shit. So when we got out to my car, my trunk was propped open. So bros always said nigga stole my speakers from that day.
Somebody took that nigga's speakers that day, bro.
Happened, yo.
Already trying to save face because he got robbed.
I did not get robbed.
That nigga got robbed.
Can't believe you lead it with that narrative. I've never been robbed in my life.
All right, bro. Like,
ever.
Now he lying for real.
Whatever, bro. You're not gonna play me on this part.
Now he for real lying.
Bet.
Come on, man. You know them niggas that win them pockets one day, bro.
We crazy, bitch. Bet they won't try that shit now. Yeah, what's up? Let's talk about it.
Yeah. That was the old days. They never doing it to you again.
That was a little car.
Yep.
It's big car right now.
You remember when David Ladden, Big Daddy David Ladden was talking on the bus? He was like, man, they made me piss myself. But they ain't gonna never do it again. I'm gonna stand over them bitch ass niggas that talk shit about David Ladden, nigga.
Facts. What was that, Glory Road?
Did you say Gory Road?
Glory.
Oh, I was like, damn, nigga.
Road.
Do they have a horror movie alternative, nigga? Gory Road? God damn. But yeah, Glory Road.
Glory Road, yeah.
Yeah, that was actually, that was a fire movie.
Facts.
I
did a school project over that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you get to say nigger?
Nah. I made what was it called? A Prezi?
Were you Bobby Joe Hill?
Bro, shut up. I made a presentation. You remember the website Prezi? I made a Prezi over that movie. You could probably still
That
find
nigga
it.
Cari was Bobby Joe.
Was it Derek Luke? Is that his name? I'm not Derek Luke. Crazy, bro.
But you made a Prezi over. What grade was this? It had to be like 9th or 10th.
It was 10th, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was high school.
What was it about?
The game.
The one against
Against
North
Kentucky.
Carolina, Kentucky. Yeah.
Championship
Pat
game.
Riley, no.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Just like the importance on some Black history type shit. But yeah, I did a whole project over there.
It's good for you.
Right.
Yeah,
Pat myself on the back.
Yeah.
Right.
Where is it? Let me. There you go, Cari. Yeah. Man, shut the fuck up.
I appreciate it, bro.
Ain't worry about that shit, man.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
It's crazy.
I'm actually really supportive of my friends. Are we ready to move on?
Yes.
All right. We are into news already. Kanye's back. Or the artist formerly known as Kanye West. He's back on social media, and he took to Instagram to make his first statement back. And he said that basically he loves the Jewish community.
Yeah. He said he made a mistake.
Yeah.
It's all just a big misunderstanding.
I have his actual quote right here. He says, "Watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again." What? All right, I'm going to go on. "No one should take anger against one or two individuals and transform that into hatred towards millions of innocent people. No Christian can be labeled anti-Semite or anti-Semite knowing Jesus is Jew. Thank you, Jonah Hill. I love you." And the Instagram picture is a picture of the cover of 21 Jump Street featuring Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I can say this was not on my 2023 bingo card.
Yeah. It wasn't at all.
I was not expecting Ye to come out like this.
Can we start with the first sentence? "Watching Jonah Hill in 21 Jump Street made me like Jewish people again."
Let's talk about it.
What the fuck?
First off, 21 Jump Street is a great movie.
An amazing movie.
Yeah, it's great. It's
Shout out
hilarious.
Channing Tatum. Shout out Jonah Hill. Shout out Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yo.
Yeah. Who else? Are we missing somebody else from that movie that was monumental?
Franco.
Dave Franco. Shout out Dave Franco. And I can't remember the coach, but he's popular in a lot of those movies.
Right.
Shout out him. He was the one that said in Step Brothers, they're like, if you don't finish, blah, blah, he's like, blah, blah, right here is going to eat your dick. Like Kobayashi.
Yeah. Crazy.
Is Jonah Hill's performance in 21 Jump Street compelling enough to make you like a race of people again if you didn't?
Entire race of people.
Yeah.
So I will say once again, all love. That's a great movie. Great acting.
Shout out Jonah Hill.
Great story. Shout out Jonah Hill.
Hill.
He's a great guy. I was about to say, bro, this one time he told me some shit in the elevator that changed my life.
When we met Jonah Hill,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the biggest moments in our pod career.
Yeah, bro.
Jonah Hill telling us just to push forward, that he's heard us before, that he listens to us on Mondays and Thursdays.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It's
crazy.
That shit was monumental.
Yeah, and then it was also good to just give him some pointers on potting. You remember the new movie You People?
Yes,
he did on Netflix.
We were telling him
He was able to give him some pointers there.
When we saw him in the elevator, he was telling us he was working on this new movie, and he had to play podcast like a podcaster. And we were like, "Oh, nigga, like, do you need pointers?" And we actually gave him like steps on how to make that role work.
Exactly.
I don't want to delve too deep into it, but another person that we met in that building that day that told us they listened to the pod on Monday and Thursday as well, Dale Earnhardt Jr. What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
Did we or did we not? Cari, look.
Junior was there too.
Junior
was there.
You call him Junior now?
Junior's a homie.
Okay, yeah. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in there.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, he listens every Monday and Thursday.
Yeah, it was just a great day overall, man. Like, I'm just so blessed to just, to be able to have had that opportunity to run into these two legends
Absolutely.
in the elevator was crazy, man. Changed my life, man. But to your question, no, I don't think the acting, the role that Jonah Hill played in 21 Jump Street warrants me to want to accept an entire race of people again. I don't think so.
Yeah. But were Kanye's comments from the beginning a little hasty?
Yeah, absolutely.
Were they wrong?
Who's to say? I don't think
I think DEFCON 3 is a little.
that one was outrageous.
DEFCON 3 is a little.
That was outrageous. All of the like abusive words, obviously, like this is crazy, yay. But as far as his mom said, his theory, whatever he was trying to go for, nah, maybe he wasn't wrong. But once again, the movie, like nothing else that happened, all of the getting canceled, the being broke, damn near losing your family, losing basically everything that he had worked for the last 10 years. Was it worth it?
I don't think it was.
Was it worth
well,
it? You know?
Yeah. For Kanye, it's probably worth it. Freeing himself, it's probably worth it, Corey. I'm not even gonna lie. You think it's worth it?
I don't know, man.
He lost a lot, but at the same time, he gained.
Yeah, you can say that. Do you think he's seeing you people? Because if he think the show that he put on in this movie, he was an actual Jewish person.
Well, he's Jewish in real life.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, in this movie, though, because he didn't have nothing Jewish in 21 Jump Street, not to my knowledge. I think his parents were Jewish, if I'm not mistaken. But what is Jay talking about, man?
This is just Kanye's way of stepping back out. He had to make something bold again.
Come out swinging.
Think Kanye got an album coming out?
I don't know, bro. I can't say.
I don't even want a Kanye album right now. Like we're not starving for a Kanye album. But I don't have too much more on Kanye. We still have to see how that shit with Adidas plays out for him. But let's stay in Adidas. Let's move on to Beyonce because we got news earlier this week that Beyonce and Adidas have agreed to move separate ways in their partnership deal with Ivy Park. Can you believe that, Corey?
Yes, kind of.
It lasted less than 5 years. In 2018, she created a partnership with Adidas and relaunched her Ivy Park activewear everywhere. But a source close to the situation tells The Hollywood Reporter that the Grammy Award-winning entrepreneur, Beyonce, wants to go separate ways. Yada, yada, yada. There have apparently been major creative differences between Ivy Park and Adidas, and Beyonce is excitedly looking to reclaim her brand, chart her own path, and maintain creative freedom.
Okay.
So it looks like she's planning on continuing.
Yeah, and that's good. Like she owns the brand, like you mentioned, so she's able to obtain 100% of her rights. So she is able to take it somewhere else if they want to accept it. But the question that you asked me earlier, I really didn't follow the Adidas partnership line collaboration Ivy Park too much. I would see people talking about it sometimes when they would have drops, but it wasn't something that I really just saw all the time or really gave too much attention to. So I can't say I'm really too shocked to see them, come to an end because I really didn't know if they were booming or not as well. What do you think, in your opinion? Like, were you really seeing it as much as you thought from the jump?
I saw it a whole lot at the beginning. They had hella promo. If you can remember, that was when every celebrity that was anybody in the female culture was getting sent a box from Ivy Park. Some women were getting sent entire clothing racks, if you can remember, of sets full of clothes from Ivy Park. The marketing was amazing. The promo was great. Mm-hmm. But they said line, I've had friends that are ladies that said line after line that were put out, it just got less attractive. Okay. It says, reported from Wall Street, Ivy Park had been expected to bring in around $250 million in 2022. However, it ended up bringing in over $40 million, a major drop from 2021's $93 million. And that just last year, they lost the company over $50 million.
Sheesh. It's tough. Nobody's buying it. But like I said, it's a good thing that she's able to keep everything, the name, so she could take it somewhere else. But I was reading a little bit under like the posts and things, and people were saying like they never thought the partnership between her and Adidas like fit from the jump.
Yeah, they said that it didn't really seem like Beyonce's brand.
And I was like, I never really thought about it that way. I never, like I said, I didn't pay too much attention, but from the outside looking in, like you mentioned from the start, it looked like things were heading in the right direction. I never at any point thought like, damn, Beyonce and Adidas are not getting along because
Not that they're not getting along.
Or anything. Like
It
I
just
never
wasn't
thought,
working over there.
Yeah, but even that, like to me, like I said, because it's Beyonce, and you know, usually everything she touches, it goes to gold. And I was seeing it a little bit at the start, but it just didn't continue. But I just never thought it was falling off like that. But maybe I just wasn't paying attention.
I think it has something to do also that Kanye was thriving there at Adidas, and they were looking at everything he was doing for the fashion landscape, and they were like, okay, he's Kanye West. He's the biggest of the biggest from the hip hop side. He's killing it in fashion. Let's go get the biggest female from the hip hop R&B side of music, and let's do it with her. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we did over here with Kanye. It just didn't translate to that.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This wouldn't be the first thing that Beyonce did. It kind of, went a different way. You remember the Darion jeans?
Yeah, I do.
I don't think they do Darion jeans anymore. But Ivy Park, like they said, it's going to continue. It's going to move on. She's going to maintain creative control. She's going to take this somewhere else. But we're going to have to see where it goes from here.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to move into that fashion, skincare, hair care, that type of realm. They want to Rihanna the shit. So let's see if Beyonce can do that. Ticketmaster. We wanted to talk about Drake and 21 Savage's tour being too fucking expensive. But I don't really have a problem just because I haven't seen the prices yet. But there are quite a few Drake and 21 Savage fans that have filed class action suits against Ticketmaster over inflated official platinum prices.
Yep.
I have a piece from an article on Consequence. It says, per the Toronto Star, the law firm LPC, yada, 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 has filed a lawsuit claiming the ticket giant, which is Ticketmaster, intentionally misleads consumers for their own financial gain on behalf of a Montreal man who says he purchased a pair of official platinum tickets for the July 14th show at Bell Center for $789.54 each. The next day, the same seats were priced at $350 after Drake announced a second show at the venue. Is that unfair, Cari?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Should that next nigga have to pay $789 for that same seat? Or really, you should get your refund and just go to the next show?
Yeah, it's hard. But I don't know if that's greedy or unfair. What do you think?
I want to know if there are any certain stipulations or something. If they just added the second show and it was something to where there's a new capacity or we're only going to do a certain period of time on the second show, if it's going to be shorter, if we're going to be missing a headline, not a headline, if we're going to be missing an opener or something like that, maybe you get a cheaper ticket.
You know that's not the case.
I know.
I was about to say, why you even? That ain't the case.
I know, Cari.
No, this is just another prime example of like reselling markets, man. We talk about it with the shoes.
But that's just funny. That's just funny though what they're doing. Not funny, haha, funny weird.
Hey, it's just an industry, a market.
But
that's what they do.
But think about it, and that's why I'm saying it's weird. Ticketmaster wants as much money as they can get. Why would they not charge $789 for both nights? Same ticket. The next night's $350.
I don't know, dog.
Or maybe they were just pricing it that way for the first time. You're like, we got to get you guys the day it comes out. Like, we're going to make y'all pay that shit. And like, once y'all notice how high it is, then we'll lower that shit for the next nights and shit. I don't know how any of this stuff works. There are new things that are becoming problems in the music industry that we're going to have to do more studying to figure out what is actually going on with these companies like Ticketmaster, Live Nation, that whole shit. We have to figure out what they got going on.
Yeah, so look, this is from the lawsuit. I'm sorry. It claims that Ticketmaster had knowledge that the rapper was planning to perform 2 concerts in Montreal, but concealed this information to squeeze out maximum profit from fans purchasing tickets for the first show. So he released, this was a Monday. They came out with all these dates on the Monday, and then like later on that week, they announced the second shows.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying Ticketmaster already knew. They already had knowledge that was coming. So let's hit them in their pockets, inflate the prices, because everybody thinks it's just one show. You're going to cash out. The resale values are going to be high.
If you think there's 2 shows, you're going to be like, oh, that's a 150,000 person venue. They're not going to do 300,000 back-to-back nights, and they're not going to sell it out that fast. I have time to buy my tickets.
Right.
They want you to think there's one show and it's going to sell out, and it's going to sell out fast by now. And they're going to price that first show expensive as fuck. I get, okay.
All or nothing.
Ooh.
All or nothing.
Ooh, I get it now.
And that's allegedly, but if that is the case, all or nothing, I get it. I understand.
Now, if that's really what's going on over there, which it probably is what's going on over there, that has to be some sort of illegal practice.
Oh, yeah, that's not right.
Yeah.
If that is the case, that's not right.
That has to violate some sort of practice.
I can understand if that was the case, why they tried or attempted to do it. But no, that's not right, because that's misleading the public.
Absolutely.
So yeah, of course, that's not right. But that's unfortunate for you niggas who not going to the show.
But
because I'll be there.
How are they going to be able to? Well, they are going to be able to prove. I was going to say, how are they going to be able to prove that they had knowledge of a second show? They're definitely going to be able to prove that,
and that's
because
easy. It's contracts.
Yeah, we're going to figure out whatever the hell Drake and 21 had submitted for.
All right. Not funny, haha, but funny, weird.
They're trying to fuck the money up over at Ticketmaster in any way they can. That waitlist shit, the new form of purchasing tickets.
Yeah, it's gotten bad, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Ticketmaster is not what it used to be.
Yeah, it's gotten so bad.
I remember the old days of will calls. Like, I remember the days you could go up to like a lady at a booth and purchase your tickets for a show.
Really?
Absolutely. My tickets for Usher and the Confession Show, my sisters always get on my ass about it, because they talk about how evil my dad was, because he led everybody there under the impression that everybody was getting tickets to go see Usher. And we got in line and he ordered 2 tickets for me and him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was my birthday though. So like.
Okay, but sheesh, why you just didn't say nothing?
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him. Hit him where it hurt.
Fuck him.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. It was a hell of a show too. I loved it. It was a great time. My sisters told me to imagine that they were there in spirit.
I surely didn't.
You guys were here with me.
Nah,
fuck out of here.
No way. The fans though, so for the fans that didn't go to the show or not able to go to the show, to me, ain't this like just a little of a waste of time?
It's what a waste of time.
The lawsuit. What happens from the lawsuit? Ticketmaster is not gonna get shut down, and they're gonna continue to do this.
It's class action suit, so they're trying to get some money off of this.
Good luck, man.
What are they? Do we have in here somewhere what they're being sued for? No. Back in December, a group of Taylor Swift fans filed a class action suit against Ticketmaster over its botched pre-sale for the Eras tour. Most recently, Neil Young said touring is broken thanks to Ticketmaster fees. For Ticketmaster's part, Live Nation and President and CEO Michael Rapino has laid out a plan to investors intended to address the recent controversies by yada, 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 yada.
Yeah, I was able to find it. It said, should it move forward, the suit would seek $300 in punitive damages per customer who joins the suit, and compensatory damages covering the differences between official platinum pricing and the regular costs for those seats.
So, yeah, this is going to be a whole class action suit to where if they get this approved, everybody from that show is going to get that. Like, they're going to be able to just sign up. It's going to be one of those things like you see on TV. They were like, if you ever use Tylenol 155555532 and you had a back problem, you've been on some money type shit, to where you can put your name in, and you can receive that money from the class action suit. I don't think you're gonna get it, but not in this one.
Good luck. Good luck.
Because I don't know if that class action suit went over with that Taylor Swift shit.
That one's still pending.
Okay.
Yeah.
To earlier this month, The Cure opted out of Ticketmaster's Platinum and Dynamic, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. We talked about months and months ago in November how Takeoff was shot in Houston. Rest in peace, Takeoff. I'm moving on from the Ticketmaster shit, guys. There was another woman that was shot the exact same night. Those were stray bullets that were flying. One hit the head of Takeoff, one hit the head of another woman. She was in a coma for a while. She's good. She's out of the coma. But what she did let everybody know was from that gunshot wound that night, she owes more than $200,000 in medical bills and hospitalization, some shit like that. She also said she has plans to sue.
Damn. I don't blame her.
That's what I was going to say, because when she said she was going to sue, that headline or all of this, that she owes over $200,000, the plan to sue, that popped up on headlines on social media, and people were saying, well, damn, that's fucked up. How is she going to sue Takeoff or Quavo or this or that? If I'm her, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, y'all, for real.
I'm so sorry.
This is a discussion? Like, this is a conversation?
Yeah, it's for real.
The hell?
I owe $200,000 and I got shot in the head with a stray bullet. Somebody's paying for this.
I was about to, like, what are we even talking about?
I don't care who the fuck I'm suing.
Yeah.
Somebody's paying for this fucking bullet that went in my head. And God, by the graces of God, she lived.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
But I'm so sorry. Somebody's catching this lawsuit. Do you have more on this, Cari?
Yeah, I have her quote. So this is just, she was interviewed about the entire day, you know, what happened. She said she noticed Quavo arguing with another man. She remembered that she was caught off guard when she saw someone pull out a weapon. It was only when she ran away from the shooting she realized she was also shot. This is quote, I felt the sting in my head. I didn't realize what actually happened to me. And fortunately, I had on a wig and a wig cap. Shout out to you. So I took the wig cap off and noticed that I had a lot of blood. And like you mentioned, once again, her hospital bills over the shooting put her in a coma for several days, and she owes upward of $200,000, man, for the surgeries and treatment that she received. So, yes, once again, it is great that she was able to survive and wake up out of the coma and, you know, move on with her life. But that's traumatizing. So, yes, I need everything that I can get or that I rightfully deserve from this situation. She was shot, wrongfully shot in the head. And it's crazy that she's alive, you know? So if it's 200, 300, whatever, it's unlimited. I'm coming for all of that.
And even with the lawsuit out, she's got a GoFundMe started, and she's looking for $150,000, and she's already gotten $18,000 of that. It says right here that she has no insurance. Damn.
So
yeah, the murder of Takeoff, blah, 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 blah. But the devastated family, the senseless act left Sydney, who was an innocent bystander with a gunshot wound to the head. We're very fortunate she survived, but she's still been left with substantial medical bills, hundreds of thousands, both physical, mental, disabling damages requiring treatment that's likely to abide with her for the balance of her natural life. Damn. These life-altering disability injuries have left my once happy girl completely traumatized. Damn, this is really morbid to read. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. Prayers up. I hope that money gets repaid. It's coming from somewhere. It's got to GoFundMe. She already said on another article that she was planning to, you know, file a suit, shit like that. Who do you file this suit on? You have to figure out who did this first?
You probably the city or whoever owns the building. Because you can say, like, the guns were brought into the building.
Yeah, them niggas gonna pay what they owe.
Things like that. But, yeah, more than likely the city or whoever is over that building. More than likely. But, yeah, that money is going to be paid by somebody. But, once again, like you mentioned, just prayers up. Glad that she survived. Unfortunately, once again, that we lost Takeoff that night. But it is what it is, man.
All right. I wanted to move on a little bit more to Afro Man, Cari. everybody knows Afro Man, or if you're from our age group, we were born in 97. We're 25 and 26 years old now. Our age group and before, you know Afro Man because you know the Because I Got High song.
Of course.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high. I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high. That's crazy. Like that you didn't take care of the kids. You got high.
Like, Jesus.
All right, but anyway, rapper Afro Man is being sued for using failed police raid footage in his music video. So just to give a little backstory on this, Afro Man had recently had a search warrant executed on his home for drug trafficking and kidnapping. When they raided his home, they found absolutely nothing. So once they found absolutely nothing and left, Afro Man took his own home surveillance footage of them raiding the home and put it inside of a music video. And they're now suing him. So let me just go into the official version of this. Law enforcement officers in Ohio have filed a lawsuit against rapper Afro Man alleging that he invaded their privacy by using images of them raiding his house. Afro Man, whose real name is Joseph Foreman, had his house raided on August 2022 by the officers of Adams County Sheriff's Office. The officers were acting on a warrant asserting probable cause for narcotics being stored and kidnappings taking place on the property. No evidence of criminal activity was found on the property and no charges were filed. Foreman recorded the raid on a series of security cameras on his property and inside his house. Video footage shows police ramming down his doors, searching his wardrobe, opening CD cases, which was funny because he has a line in the song on YouTube saying, "Did you think you were going to find narcotics and kidnapping in my CD cases?" And at one point, briefly glancing at a lemon pound cake on his counter, a moment repeatedly referenced by Foreman in his subsequent songs. Just like he said, there's a moment in there in the song where he said, "Did you think you were going to find kidnapping in my lemon pound cake? You could have just got a piece of lemon pound cake."
I was about to say, maybe they were high.
Yeah. Them niggas was high. He later used the footage of the officers searching his home, mocking the situation and questioning the raid. So now they're suing that nigga for emotional distress, all kinds of other things.
That's crazy. First off, because they broke into his home, raided his home, and were wrong.
And they're suing him for an invasion of privacy.
Ain't it crazy what you can get away with?
And the thing is, you niggas would have never been on camera if you weren't in my home looking for nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I hope he wins that, bro.
I honestly
don't owe them nothing, man.
I honestly think he's going to come out victorious in this. He's on his own property. He's only filming what's on his property.
Correct.
I'm sure they're going to try to put in some sort of contingency technicality that you can't film an official police raid or some shit like that. Yeah. I don't know how that shit works. But that's crazy to even think about. You can't use the footage from your home.
I don't see how they can win that. J. Cole didn't get in trouble. The Neighbors video.
He definitely didn't. I don't think they sued him.
I was about to say, I didn't hear about no lawsuits at least.
That was Cole. Yeah, I don't.
Shit. You would think niggas want to go get the cream of the crop.
You're not going to war or head-to-head with Jay-Z.
Yeah, especially not Rock Nation.
Yeah, I was going to say, not Jay-Z.
You saw what happened to, oh boy.
Hey.
When Rock Nation comes to play, you see what happens. But no, man, that's what I immediately thought of. Like when I heard this story, I thought about the Neighbors joint. Same thing there. They raided his crib, Cole's crib. But yeah, it's weird. I don't think they win that at all. I don't understand how. I get it because now y'all are painted in a certain way across thousands of platforms. But hey, you chose that. You chose to be a cop. You know what I mean? So
Afro Man said that he didn't care. He said this only proved his music was upsetting the police that he hoped he could mock.
I feel that.
So like he's really getting everything that he wanted out of it. Yeah. And he said he's gonna win this case. And when he once he wins it, he's filing a countersuit.
Facts. He said he's just gonna use that for all the damages that y'all caused to my crib.
Yeah, like
Yeah, man, that's what's up, though. I hope he win that for sure.
After the rapper protested that not all the money taken is returned. Oh, he said all the money that they took from the raid wasn't returned. The Ohio Bureau of Criminal Investigation determined the officers had miscounted the seized cash.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
It's crazy.
So say I had 500,000 in the building and there was only 400,000 left. I tell you niggas I'm missing 100,000. Then them niggas went, no, we really just miscounted. You didn't have 500,000. You had 400. All right.
Somebody gotta know.
Yeah, man. I just made some real bad comments, man. Does it get any better before we get out of here, Corey?
Yes. A little bit.
How?
Oh, no. Never mind. It doesn't.
I was going to say, I was like, Corey,
My fault.
I'm looking at what's last. How does this get any better for us?
Yeah.
We just talked maybe 2 pods ago, Corey, how Jonathan Majors is on a fucking roll. Mm-hmm. He had Lovecraft Country. He went on. He's in the new Creed. He's in some Marvel movies. He's supposed to be the new, I forgot what Marvel character it is. He's supposed to have his own coming up, though. He's set to play Dennis Rodman in a new Dennis Rodman biopic.
Is it Kang? Is that the name of the
Kang,
character?
that's what it is.
But yes.
Jonathan Majors from 2022 to now, 2023, has become one of the most prominent black male actors in pop culture. Am I wrong?
No.
He's top 3 in popularity right now. The way we talk about rappers, he's either Lil Baby or Dirk.
Yeah, especially coming off of Creed 3, yes.
Him and Michael B. Jordan are the 2 biggest right now.
Yes.
Jonathan Majors was arrested over the weekend, Corey, for allegedly choking a woman. Mm-hmm. It says right here that he was arrested in Manhattan after allegedly choking his girlfriend in a domestic dispute. They said that around 11:15, the police were called. Yada, yada, yada. He's 33. The woman, who had minor injuries to her head and neck, told the police that she was assaulted. She was taken to an area hospital and is in stable condition. Majors was taken into custody without incident and was charged with strangulation, assault, and harassment. Yeah, he was just at the 2023 Oscars 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. He's from Ant-Man, Creed 3. Like I said, Lovecraft. He was just nominated for an Emmy. They said they got into an argument while they were inside of a taxi. Yeah.
Yeah, so of course, there's still no full story that has came out yet up until this point of us recording, at least.
Jonathan Majors has denied all of this.
Of course. They've actually put out a statement, him and his legal team, lawyer, defense.
Yeah, do you have it or you want to read it?
Yeah, I got it. So it says, Jonathan Majors is completely innocent and is provably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. We are quickly gathering and presenting evidence to the district attorney with the expectation that all charges will be dropped imminently. This evidence includes video footage from the vehicle where this episode took place, witness testimony from the driver and others who saw both and heard the episode, and most importantly, 2 written statements from the woman recanting these allegations. All the evidence proves that Mr. Majors is entirely innocent and did not assault her whatsoever. Unfortunately, this incident came about because this woman was having an emotional crisis for which she was taken to a hospital yesterday. The NYPD is required to make an arrest in these situations, and this is the only reason Mr. Majors was arrested. We expect these charges to be dropped soon.
I believe that. I'm not saying I believe it, but what I'm saying is if you have a testimony from the driver in which they said that's where the incident took place, you have witness testimonies from others that saw and heard the episode, and you have 2 written statements of her actually recanting. I know people can be forced into recanting. You have 2 in less than 24 hours. This seems like somebody got angry, and then after a little bit of time went by, grasped the entire situation of what you might be doing to somebody. and now we're trying to do a little damage control. But domestic abuse and domestic violence is a really, really, really big thing in today's society. And it's already taking a toll on Jonathan Majors. He's already had his U.S. Army ad that was shown during March Madness. I don't know if it came out during the Super Bowl, maybe. I'm not sure.
I think March Madness is when it actually came out.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, though. But
it's already been pulled.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The U.S. Army has pulled that ad already.
Off of allegations, yo. That's weird.
Just off the allegation.
Because I feel like that only happened to black people, I swear to God.
Yeah, it happens.
An allegation, which it's a strong allegation, don't get me wrong, but like it's an allegation. And that's why I was saying that statement, yes, I would, want to agree and believe them, but like we still ain't even got a full story. Like you said, it's just been 24 hours, but like, damn, y'all gonna pull an advertisement just off an allegation. Whew. I guess, man.
Yeah, I think I have something right here. The U.S. Army is aware of the arrest of Jonathan Majors, and we are deeply concerned by the allegations surrounding his arrest. We recently released 2 ads in which Mr. Majors appears. While Mr. Majors is innocent until proven guilty, prudence dictates that we pull our ads until the investigation into these allegations is complete. And even after, they ain't putting them shits back up. Hope y'all know that.
I guess, man.
They doing that to him like that already? Is this gonna stain him?
Nah, not if it's not true.
I only think this one's not gonna stain him because everybody's on his side. Oh, even the ladies. I'm looking under the comment sections of the platforms that you only see women comment under. They rocking with this nigga. Cari, this can't be true.
Better hope not.
Man, what if like camera footage came out and he strangling this bitch like Homer Simpson?
Jonathan Majors, better hope not, because it's over. As quick as you get to the top, man, that's usually how it goes sometimes if you're not careful.
The bigger they are, the harder
they fall. For real. And that's crazy. That's the movie he played in on Netflix.
The harder they fall?
Yeah.
Shit.
Look how we just did that.
Huh.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty amazing.
Episode 224, The Harder They Fall.
Harder they fall.
For real.
Oh, God.
And that really rounds things off because I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
Nah, yeah, that's it, man.
All right, man. We're going to go ahead and get into Songs of the Week. That was episode 224. It's your boy, Roderick.
I'm Cari.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get out of here.